Hi guys, sorry, shooting this one with my camera phone instead of my regular camera. You'll see why in a minute. I've just finished banging together my own camera arm. Just so you know, this is what I was using before. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that's the type of camera I was using, just a small digital one. This wasn't working too well because every time I moved the light, it was in the way, or it needed adjustment, and I was always afraid it was going to get just hit off there. So after watching TacticalJackalope's version of a camera stand, I decided to do my own, and I figured what I wanted was something like one of these lights that just you could move up, down, side to side, back and forth. And I realized I had an old one. Well, not that old, I didn't like it. I've already thrown the head out, unfortunately, but it was one of those ones with the magnifier built in and the lid. And I used that one for one specific reason. I'll get to that in a minute. This one, typical. Sorry, we're not getting much light here. Let's see if that helps. We'll go side to side and sort of up and down. This one, this arm, like I said, was attached to one of the magnifiers, and that could actually go from side to side. It's a little stiff, like this, as well, which this one doesn't do. It would be the equivalent of going like this. So with this one, because I could turn it 90 degrees, so the camera would be oriented the right way. Right now I've just got it on a heavy metal base. It's available for it. I'm going to have to figure out how to get a clamp on there. I don't have much of an overhang down here to work with. I might drill into the desk, or I might do something else. And I took all the wiring off this arm, and what I did was I kept the attachment point. This was where the light would actually pivot here. That was supposed to be side to side, but for me it's more up and down. Or sorry, that's the same way, but this is the one the other ones can't do. So that would be a normal light in that position. Because this one's got the extra axis, I can turn it like this. And let's get this roughly into position. And pivot it up. So I can do everything I could do with a light with this. I can get it back and forth, further over, except the base is kind of grabby just now. I'll do this. I can go up and down. And what's neat about this is, due to sort of the cam function or the lever function, it keeps the camera horizontal as it goes up and down. Now, you're not getting a great view of what I can see there. I'm just going to follow this down. But once I get it all tightened up and in a really good spot, then this is what I'll start using for reviews and stuff like that. And as an added bonus, once I'm done with it, I can just lift it out of whatever base I'm using and put it aside until the next time I need it. As you can see, I'll keep backing up, I don't have a ton of space, which is why I like TacticalJackalope's idea of having it removable, sort of temporary, but even his design would require me to clear up all my clutter every time I wanted to do something, and leave me with no room to put stuff aside too. So if any of you guys are considering making your own camera stand, and you have not this type, but the one with the sort of spade-shaped head, it's got the light and the magnifier in there, and you don't like it, I found it diffused the light too much. It was much more of a flood than a spot, which is why I stopped using it. Take a look, and that's the original screw, that I saved, 2 99-cent bendy pieces, and a block of wood so that I can drive, I think it's a number 8 screw through the base. I had to countersink because I've got a round head on there. And then just a bolt in there to hold that in place, and that's loose. And then I can just spin the camera on and off when I need it. What I use is a Sony. There we go. Yeah, Sony Cybershot. And of course the geniuses at Sony put, it's coming off just now? Nope. Put the USB jack so close in there. See it? Not really. There you go. So close that you can't actually put anything but a long screw into that and have the USB connected as well. Clever people at Sony. But it's a good camera. So if you want to see what this one looked like, I only used that the one time, and that was on the King Tiger review. So take a quick look at that one, and you realize why I wanted to go this way. Anyway, food for thought. If you guys have one to spare, go ahead and give it a try. I don't think this will take the weight of a bigger camera. I think it's only for this sort of pocket camera size. I think the big camcorder types, you're on your own. Although, it depends, because this one's adjustable. I've got a screw there for tension and a screw at the main elbow. But I'm not sure how much those bigger cameras weigh. Anyway, have a good night.